The key to a victorious life: how to manage your mind, how to develop self-control, how to achieve emotional balance, and get freedom from addiction, was written down nearly 3,000 years ago. It was not written by someone who lived a sheltered life, but by someone who was familiar with temptation. Instead, it was written by one of the richest, most powerful, and most experienced men who ever lived. His book, called Proverbs, is not religious fluff. Although it's a book in the Bible, what most people don't realize is that the Bible is a handbook for practical living. The Bible is a collection of 66 books written by 43 authors who use stories, poetry, and psychology to give us a detailed pathway to living a virtuous life. It is a practical guide to living well and a powerful weapon against the habits and compulsions that quietly destroy lives. Today we're going to look at how Proverbs establishes virtues that lead to victory, how it can be used to battle addiction, why its author matters, and how this ancient wisdom still creates balance in a chaotic modern world. The book of Proverbs is about wisdom, but not wisdom as intelligence or education. In the Hebrew tradition, wisdom means skill in living. Proverbs teaches you how to govern your desires, control your speech, and choose your relationships wisely. You also learn how to manage your emotions, delay gratification, and live with long-term perspective. Over and over, Proverbs contrasts these two paths: wisdom and foolishness, discipline and indulgence, and self-control and impulse. Addiction lives on the path of impulse, but wisdom lives on the path of restraint. Proverbs isn't trying to make you perfect. It's trying to make you free. Traditionally, Proverbs is attributed to King Solomon, the son of King David. According to both biblical and historical records, Solomon was uniquely qualified to speak about temptation, excess, and self-control. First, there was his wealth. Solomon is widely regarded as the wealthiest king of the ancient world. Gold flowed into Israel. Trade routes expanded. Nothing was out of reach for him. Second, there was his relationships. Solomon had 700 wives and 300 concubines. Political alliances, romance, desire, and indulgence were constant features of his life. Third was his experience. He built cities, governed nations, studied philosophy, art, nature, and human behavior. He had access to every pleasure available in his time. When Solomon warns about excess, lust, pride, and lack of discipline, he isn't speculating. He's reporting how it worked in his life and what these pursuits taught him. History also tells us something sobering. Solomon's wisdom was unmatched, but his life became unbalanced when he stopped living by it. He forsook his own wisdom. That tension gives Proverbs its authority. These are not ideals written from ignorance. They are lessons written at great personal cost. Proverbs works by shaping character, not by giving quick fixes. Its core values are discipline, humility, honesty, patience, self-control, and reverence for something greater than yourself. One proverb says, "Like a city broken into and left without walls is a person who lacks self-control." In ancient times, walls weren't prisons, they were protection. Addiction often begins where boundaries collapse. Proverbs rebuilds those walls, one decision at a time. It teaches you to pause, to observe yourself, to choose the long-term good over the short-term escape. Proverbs describes addiction without using the modern word. It talks about being enslaved and about being deceived by pleasure. It describes being led somewhere you didn't intend to go. Proverbs repeatedly warns that unchecked desire promises freedom but delivers bondage. It also teaches practical strategies, like guard your heart, Because habits begin internally. They begin in your subconscious. It tells you to choose your companions wisely, because influence shapes behavior. It tells you how to delay gratification, because impulse weakens judgment. You learn to speak truth to yourself, because addiction feeds on self-deception. Proverbs doesn't shame struggle. It exposes lies. And when lies are exposed, their power begins to fade. Proverbs doesn't push extremes. It teaches balance between work and rest, confidence and humility, pleasure and restraint, speaking and silence. A balanced life isn't boring, it's sustainable. A balanced life creates a new you with self-control. Wisdom keeps you from burning out, spinning out, or numbing out. If you want a victorious life, don't start with motivation. Start with wisdom. Read one proverb a day. Practice one virtue at a time. And remember, freedom isn't found in denying desire. It's found in mastering it. If this helped you, please like the video and subscribe for more wisdom that actually works. And share this with someone who may be fighting silently. The battle for your life isn't won all at once. It's won one wise decision at a time.